settle down? Girls, can you please settle down? Thank you so much. Yeah, they always be girls. Did somebody call you ladies? That's wrong. All right, super. I think we're better than when we used to study in school.
We are about to begin. Please put your phones on the silent mode or better still switch them off. Dear principal, faculty members who have graciously accepted our invitation, my dear friends, the batch of 2000, a very cool welcome to all of you. I know it's already warm, so I don't want to make you further warmer. So I think it's a beautiful time to come together after months and months of minute planning and talking. I think all of us should be very grateful to WhatsApp, because WhatsApp kind of initiated us into all these things, and we were able to do everything very meticulously because of the presence. So let us begin our program and let us kick the celebration with the song, national anthem of WCC, I would say. I would call the members of the WMC to please come and render the anthem. I request all of you to please rise for the anthem of WCC, lighted to lighted.
Hurry up. Girls, hurry up, please. WMC.
Thank you, WMC. Thank you for taking us down that road where we all used to audition and come together for the beautiful numbers rendered by the WMC. And now to set the tone for today's nostalgic journey, let us invite our respected principal, Dr. Lillian Jasper, to share a few words with us about college and all that when you are.
Morning and welcome back. I really have to welcome you. This is your place, and you are daughters of dummies. And any time when you feel that you're always welcome. So sometimes we come to the gate, and I should tell you that we have outsourced our security. And unfortunately, what happens is sometimes there's a new person and they say, they say. So you can tell very firmly that you are known student and you have every right at the campus. And from 7 to 6 on any given day, you can come with us. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 2 days. So I just want you to know, all you have to do is just sign on a book there. This is basically for us to know where you're coming from, who came, and so on. So please feel free to come to college at any given time, because sometimes school students tell me that the fellow they gave did not permit them. I keep shouting again, only problem is I shout at one fellow, the next week is another fellow. So that is my thing. So the time allotted for me is just 10 minutes, but I have 161 slides, but I will go through them fast as well. So we have got A plus grade, and we have been getting a lot of awards from various bodies like the Cyber Security Research Council and various other groups which you probably wouldn't have heard of 25 years back. And whether it is the DMK government or the ADMK government, we have been recognized, which is good. And from abroad also we got these awards. We are part of what is called as the innovation cell. This is a central government ordained thing. So today we cannot just say our girls are good with academics and we done that. No, we have to promote research and innovation and also ensure that they submit things for organized patents and so on. So we do it like last 5 years we have 9 patents. So these are really things for the campus. Yeah, so I told you that social entrepreneurship, rural engagement, these are all part of what we do. So our girls are very active in this online portal. We have a number of student exchanges with colleges in the US, UK, and other places, especially Malaysia, because that's very simple and convenient. So quite a number of girls go, like even this year, around 35 students during June, they had gone and come back. Apart from which, colleges come out of this body called APUCA, Association of Christian Universities with Colleges in Asia. So most of these other programs are paid, but these are totally free because you're members of APUCA. Like these girls can go free of charge and spend one whole semester. The tuition fees, coding and logic is free. So is their travel. So it's not just that send girls with who can pay only, but also other girls. Souvenir just came back. She came back just last week from Japan, and she was there for one whole semester. We also offer for girls who cannot go abroad these micro degree certificate programs through Africa. So there are these foreign universities like in Suleiman in the Philippines, or whether it is in Japan or wherever. So these girls can go online and learn about Python or whatever, and get a certification from these foreign universities. Now, this is also free of charge, and many of our girls make use of it. So these are some of the Apuka micro degree certificates. They're pretty intense because it's a foreign, collaboration thing, and time is constraint and all that, but still goes through it. So these are some of the courses. 40 students participated recently, so this is part of it. And then our teachers also do this, which is I thought was wonderful. It's not like only we get to do other colleges. So our teacher uh, did this course on Python for basic data science, and there were students from Doshisha and in Japan and Myanmar, Philippines, Indonesia, Taiwan, uh, and India who participated. So it is really beneficial both ways. We also have a service learning. Service learning is promoted extensively across departments. And for the past 3 years, our girls have been going to the Trinity University of Asia in Manila, Philippines for their service learning program. So that's pictures from that. And we also have this National University of Singapore short-term certificate course. Students have been going for that. Then we have this international internship program, and this is promoted by the MSc Chemistry Department, and now Physics is also doing this. So again, students go from here to Taiwan for 1 whole semester. And what is really nice is again, this is a merit scholarship. So what we have been able to do is send students who are financially not too well off. So like we have one girl whose father was not a driver, another girl was an electrician, whose father was an electrician, to go and come back. They didn't have to pay anything. It was all totally funded by the Taiwanese government. So we have programs where students need to pay and go, and there are programs where it is totally free. So these are all fully funded internship programs. And what happened was one of these girls went there, she was very good, and so they invited her for a PhD also. The girl managed to complete her PhD from that. Yeah, they our MA International Studies programs also doing very well. They go for internships abroad in different places. I'll come back to that. So these are our teachers. It's not just the students who go, teachers also get to go. So these are some of our teachers who have gone abroad. And this is in UK Park University. The other one was from United Boards program. Then Singapore, Malaysia, they go to different places. Taiwan. So again, I told you this partnership with the physics department. Again, Malaysia, every year at least minimum 3 people go, 2 teaching and 1 non-teaching staff. Because I personally feel that going abroad definitely broadens your mind, traveling definitely does that. So then 2 years back, 9 of us had gone to Australia and New Zealand. So this was a Chinese conference at Trinity College in Melbourne. Yes, these are some of the pictures from Manila. Then they also been part of this Hadai leadership experience. And this summer, 35 of us, 36 of us went to Vietnam and Cambodia. This was a teachers only program. So it was a lot of fun and learning. So the United Board Fellows Program, every year we keep sending teachers, so these are some of our teachers who will be part of it. And this was one scholar from there who came to India, from China to India. And we know, because not many of our girls can go abroad again, we recognize that. So we get professors from Celebratory University, a partner university, to come and teach. This lady was here last week, Dr. Vicky Schaefer. We also had Dr. Rouse for the IT programs. And August, we had somebody else. So I had that cold everybody could see. Particular activities, we have a lot of international conferences. I just wrote a few national conferences. Quite a number of them, almost on the we still have our endowment lectures. Dr. Shobha lecture just happened. Rachel Philip endowment workshop. Dr. Rita Jacob Cherry endowment workshop will happen before the end of this month. And then these are the 2 things that you probably are very familiar with. Srimati Lakshmika, the endowment lecture, and then the endowment lecture. So these are some others. Vida Augustus endowment lecture, Sir C. Rama Fellowship endowment lecture. So these are things that we look forward to because we have eminent people coming to the campus to speak to our students. We have MOUs with a lot of organizations. Um, and we now conduct this program with LNT. So all our third year students go through this. A certificate course on quantitative aptitude, which is conducted by their EduTech program to make them skill oriented, to make them effective, to know about the world outside and so on. It's very popular and it has helped our students. Of course, we have this traditional Indian skill development program. Dr. Bhavani was the one who brought it to the campus. Yeah, we still continue that. So this was a book which was released on the 7th of July this year. It's called Being the Light. It celebrated our alumni and what they have achieved. So this is a copy of that. Our graduation days happen on campus, and usually it is we are alumni who come here to appreciate. We don't usually call people from outside because many of our alumni have done extremely well, and it's wonderful to get them back to the campus to listen to them and so on. So we started this MOU with Coursera. That is something which is phenomenal because it really helps our students find out and our teachers to know what international programs are like and so on. So this is something that we're doing. And of course, we still have our NSS, very active NSS, NCC. I don't think those NCC very people like here, right? So our girls are doing phenomenally well. We had already a best ever Arpita who took pictures with Mr. Modi and participated in the Republic Day parade. The next year again, we had another silver medalist, already a best cadet Puja. So we're very proud. Plus, we go for a lot of adventure sports. You have yachting and whitewater rafting, trekking, and they also painted walls in Chennai to give messages on road safety. Road Track Club also does a lot of things on campus and wins recognitions and awards. The Eco Club was responsible for this plastic bottle benches at the other end of the campus. They indulge in tree planting, microgreens growing, and so on. They also have a butterfly garden on campus. And there's a horticulture plot where a small space is given to you. You can go and cultivate whatever you want. And you can take the produce. The college does not you can give you the space to grow what you want. So some of the chilies, some grow maybe stinger or brinjal or greens or whatever. So just to promote a love for gardening. So yes. The college play is still very popular. This year's play is going to happen. We just started the practice. Yes, and it's going to be the sound of music. So yes. In fact, they had booked the auditorium for that, and they realized if people had booked it in April, it's a good thing. Otherwise, they're not giving it to anybody. So, yeah, this was last year's. Festive again happens. It's totally festive. No boys from campus, only girls. So yes. Mount Holyoke Fest. Did you call it Battle Fest at some point? Mount Holyoke, right? Yeah. So it's Mount Holyoke Fest is what's very popular these years. It's going to start soon. We have a big college choir, which does extremely well, and we win a lot of awards. And of course, racing happens every year. Our girls doing very well in sports too. Sports day is a lot of fun, and it's a lot of energy and enthusiasm. So girls first years can choose. I don't know whether it was there during your time. I don't think so. Today they can choose between yoga, cardio fusion, the bamboo dance, aerobic dance, karate, push-up, which means you have to enroll again. There's a brass band, enjoying that. March past still happens, and the Senate dance still happens. So I can remember you dancing. So yes. There are girls doing extremely well in various sports. Of course, we do not have this, but this girl has gone for winter games and so on. Karate, our girls are doing very well. Shooting, archery. This girl is a national level archery champion. This girl Roshni, she's in BCom, and you wonder whether she has any goals. She's so flexible and so good at yoga. Yeah, we have swimming, handball, chess, volleyball, football, ball, badminton, throwball. So we still have the Celebratory University School, the Child Development Center. This is Julius, you're responsible for this Child Development Center. We have the NALA, which is a counseling center on campus. We have the WCC Outreach Center. You remember we used to have the food fair, which this was for the school, the McDougall Memorial Nursery School. It's still going strong, and we still have the food fair. So there was a lot of changes on campus during the centenary celebration. The centenary block was built, and we have the printing and dyeing lab, which is now called the Dorothy Mary Pearson block, which houses MSW and the International Studies. We had one of our old students give us money to put up this Muslim Marine Science and Information Research block. Now, this is a really, it was a wonderful gift for us because we have the PG departments of physics and chemistry. We have an instrumentation center, which is amazing because it has a lot of equipment which are high end. I don't think other city colleges have the type of equipment we have. And we also have a state of the art studio, which is for the visual communication and mass communication and other departments which would like to, make use of it. So this is pictures of the inauguration of the MM block in Riverlands Hostel. We have the 2 more floors on top of the hostel. So we have a tennis court right behind us. So I told you about the studio and instrumentation center. So we had MR give money from the CSR for this. So it's very beautiful. If you have the time, you should go and check it out. We have the indoor sports facility, and we have a nice gym on campus. So these are some of the new facilities. We have a fashion design laboratory in the home science department. It's just on the ground floor. All the nutrition students, please go check it out. It's really nice. They have a food analysis laboratory. We also have a robotics lab, which is being funded by MRL. And we have the Dorothy Mary Pearson block, which was inaugurated recently. Yes, these are pictures from various things. Yeah, this is the robotics lab. We have drones on campus. And this man is coming from the States of Alumni University, coming specifically to teach us more about drones and robotics. We have 2 robots. This is the fashion design lab of the nutrition department, the food lab. So recently we inaugurated this very wellness block. 2 of our former vice principals were there to help us inaugurate it. There's a new RO plant which is by the WCC Alumni Association, so all that was inaugurated. So the basketball court chapel was renovated because there were tree roots growing into the walls. We also have this nice reading rooms which are air conditioned in the library to promote reading. That students go there and sit and relax. Yeah, then we have an archives room because we have 100 years worth of stuff which needs to be preserved. So this is there in the library. You should check this out because we have a portrait of Rabindranath Tagore, which is photographed by him. So yes, we have an old Samuel Johnson dictionary and so on. We have a ELS bookshop right outdoors. We have this ATM, this new ATM just come up here. And first aid room, we have a tie-up with Apollo Shine, so girls can go there at any given point in time for help. So there are 2 nurses always, plus we get a gynecologist twice a week so that girls can consult with her. We have a number of canteens on campus. These are the conference rooms. Some of you are saying, we just auditorium. We have quite a number of auditoriums. So we had to name all the auditoriums. This is a big mess up. So, yes. The biggest is Lucy Body Hall, which is there in the Centenary building. Go to see the auditorium. And that's where our convocation takes place. And what's interesting is many people do not know who Lucy Peabody is. Lucy Peabody is the person who's responsible for WCC becoming WCC because she was an early American missionary who collected money to buy the first parcel of land, and that's why we thought we should commemorate her. So all our buildings, not all of them have ramps and other railings. We're trying to make it physically, convenient for people who are physically challenged. So we have ramps and railings everywhere. We have put fire escape for every building. And there are stone benches across campus for girls to sit and relax, maybe. We have rainwater harvesting pits across campus. 31 were put in the last few years so that we do not waste our water. And yeah, so I told you about the butterfly garden. There's a medicinal plants garden. Then we also have an olive tree growing, which I thought was amazing. So our canteen was renovated. Yeah, so all the offices, whether it's the principal's office or other offices, all of them have been renovated and air conditioned. Our nursery school was renovated. The main hostel has been renovated and painted. And recently we also changed the flooring and so on because it's all totally worn out. We try to keep to the old terracotta wherever it's possible. Mainly the old. So, protective of this, which is there in the main hostel common room. So, this is the Redolence hostel, which is there. The common room, every hostel has a common room. It has a kettle, microwaves, and so on. So, it's quite comfortable for the students. And these common rooms are all air conditioned, so that we have space to like. Yeah, and across college, we have compound walls. I don't know whether you people remember, but in those days, when you were students, you'll all come back some nights and say, some days and say, last night we had an intruder, we had a peeping Tom, and he's very excited about it. Today, not much chance because there are compound walls and CCTVs. We have a road around the campus also, so it's lovely to go for a walk, especially the back of the campus. Because it's streamlined on both sides, and you can take a stroll around the campus. If you take one around, I think it's around 2,000 steps. I've tried it many times, so you can also try it. Only thing is, it's very hot today. We have a beautiful steam kitchen with the latest equipment. We have a chapati maker, which makes chapatis for our girls and so on. So yes. Towards night, the college campus looks really ethereal and beautiful. We have a lot of lights across the campus, and so it's well lit. That's another reason why intruders don't come in. So yes, we have vermi composting pits and a model orchard. So the recent harvest was water apples. Not only they were beautiful, they were quite yummy ones. So we had a watermelon. We had jackfruit and so on campus now. Cherries. So we've been upcycling all the wood that had fallen during every now and then we have trees which fall because many of them are old, especially during the cyclones or whatever. So all of that is recycled and made into cupboards or chairs or whatever. So all the waste paper that we get, we collect it and then we give it to ITC. And so what they do is they take the waste paper and give us writing paper for all our exams. So we stop buying paper and we're very conscious about what we do with our waste. Another reason why new people came in and switch on air conditioners is that we have a policy that if it is at least half filled, then we switch on the air conditioner. Otherwise, it's a waste of energy. So we're very conscious about that. I'm so sorry for this. I kept telling you folks to go to Bamford because that's only a 200-seater place. And we do not have any issues about switching on air conditioners. But now we've crossed the 100 marks, so I think we switched on air conditioners. We're very conscious about it. We have a green audit. It's also mandated by NAC and other bodies. So that's the reason why we are very conscious about it. We have a PA system, which is very helpful because we have morning prayers and all our announcements, whether it's a college day or there's some announcement that needs to be made, it goes across campus. Yeah, these are all, I already mentioned this. We have a number of management scholarships. In fact, the management is 75 lakhs worth of scholarships to deserving students. So that's another reason. Earlier, I think even during your time, most of the girls came from the middle class or the upper class. It is a heterogeneous mix. A lot of people from, the underprivileged societies also come taking loans. They're very bright students, extremely bright, hard working, very focused, and we're very happy to help them so that they can go on and, we're very conscious. Like even yesterday, we had a learn scheme. I think when Dr. Alumni was the dean, she used to promote that on campus. And now we have it because the last time, we announced this, we had 107 candidates applying, and we had only 12 spots. Of course, we told the librarian, go a little bit more and take some more students because many of the students are very pathetic and they are very determined. Those girls are very, very determined to do well because they know this is their only way to escape poverty or the life that they are living. So we also give research grants for students. For staff also there are research grants. They can apply for 5 lakhs or 2 lakhs scholarship, seed grant to work. Apart from this, we have foreign partners. So this is Scranton, whom we've been sort of promoting. Of late, Scranton has been very, very good to us. And the last few years, we've been getting 15 to 14 scholarships. Now, this is a large sum of money that comes. So we're very happy about that. And this is again from Japan. We used to get the Blue Oval Scholarship, which is also very helpful. And we have programs which we promote where others, this is Chelsea, who had got into this United States funding program. And she went for 10 months to the US, totally free of cost. And the American government took care of everything from the time she left Chennai Airport to the time she landed. She's back in college, very smart kid. So our placements are good. Not many girls apply for placements, most of them go for higher studies. And last year we had the World Bank coming in. We had 5 students who went to the World Bank. This year again they came to 2 students. So we have the food fair, Alumni of the Year Award, which was given last year to Dr. Prasanna. There are a number of batch meetings that happen just like this. The departments also organize meetings, alumni get-togethers. So these are some pictures from there, chapter meetings. We had an alumni reunion at Kerala, which the Zina woman and Rachel George had organized. It was really lovely. I was not for that. We had an alumni meeting. Wherever we go, this was in Australia, then this was in Boston, the other was in San Francisco. Yeah, and I told you about how our alumni come back for all the graduation programs. These are all different years, and our alumni will come during these years from 2015 to 2025. I think most years we had our students coming back. So the Department of Physics had this. So all of you know this. I don't have to tell you that the line of first we have a number of our alumni who done extremely well. So I was invited to World Bank for some program. I had gone along with Dr. Betsy, who today is not there. So when we went there, we were a group of women's institutions. So we had people from Sriram and Jesus and Mary College, Miranda House, all these places. And everybody was asked to introduce their campus. They were all saying different things. So when it was my turn, I said, here's a small little college in the south of India, just 20 acres in the center of the city. But from there have come some very strong women and mentioned our alumni. Rukmini Lakshmipati was the first ever woman minister in the Tamil Nadu presidency. In those days, it was four states together, Karnataka, Kerala, and then Tamil Nadu together. So she was the first woman minister and mentioned a lot of such firsts. We were quite amazed. We said, we didn't know that, a college from the south had so many people. Mutama was the first IFS officer in India to have become an ambassador, first woman to have become an ambassador. Okay, so the first ever coffee taster in Asia, Sinali, Menon, Latika Saran. Okay, so many different people who had done extremely well. And this is some pictures. Tarabai shared the first lady here. I already mentioned that too. Ms. Veena Ponnappa, she was the former Deputy National Security Advisor. That's the first time a woman had gone up to that position. Because we believe that nothing to do with this, there's always a man's prerogative and so on. The first woman psychiatrist, astrophysicist. Imagine, first woman there, the Nehru Planetarium in Delhi was our girl. So, the first woman to be Dean of Indian website. I mean, if you go, you will see a lot of these things. Now you might say, okay, these are ladies who have done very well. We're very happy and proud. Okay, we have diplomats, we have entrepreneurs, we have lots of women who done extremely well. So, what are we doing now? That was in the past. What is WCC doing today? It's a very valid question. So I'd like to say, in the last 3 years alone, 3 of the girls have gone into the United Nations. We had Dr. Shaini Manjula from the Home Science Department, who is a postdoctoral scientist at the International Agency for Research on Cancer in France. We have Ms. Vaishnavi, who's now the International Monetary Fund in the Asia Pacific region. She finished 2 years ago, and she was the youngest diplomat from there to come to, to this island. She did her BA corporate economics, and then she was here, she was writing letters to Yale and things like that, got into Yale, finished it, and immediately got appointed. So, and she's one person who keeps visiting WCC campus and saying, yes, this campus had a major role to play in whatever I am today. She's a very sweet person. And Madhushri, I already pointed out that International Studies has sent her for an internship in Geneva, and she now works for the Red Cross at Geneva. So this is Madhushri's. And then these are the 7 girls who had joined World Bank in the last 2 years, this year and last year. And we had one girl, All India 39th rank, this girl had got in the civil services, one more, Monica. So we're really proud. It's not like we were good and we are just feeling our past glories, but we have, maintained our status quo and we are doing very well. So we're very happy and we're happy to have all of you back. Because we don't celebrate just, people who done extremely well, but each one of you is precious to us. Each one of your suggestions for the campus is also valid and we upset and we would like to grow because you have gone out, seen the world, and you know what are the things that you missed in WCC but would like WCC to have and so on. So thank you for being here and thank you for your, sometimes you do come up with lovely suggestions. Thank you very much for that. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for taking us that journey. It was quite mind-boggling. But one thing I realized is whatever we had at WCC is just in our memory because everything has changed. So only our memories, I think that will also fade us after a point of time. We're truly happy to see WCC from where it has come. And we're truly happy to see our brand become principal of WCC. So let's give it for the department. Okay, now we're going to hear from Annie Merlin, who was our college president in the final year. So she take us down to the calendar once again. And please put your hands together for Annie Merlin.
Hi, a very warm welcome to you all, especially to your inspiring now, lecturers and the bachelors. It was almost 27 years ago that we all walked through the fundamentals of this prestigious institution as freshers, and what a privilege and honor to come back today to relive those precious moments. The mere fact that all of us are here reiterates what a special place this has been in our lives, even through the ever-changing landscapes of life that we all been through. Today is more than a celebration of time past. It's a celebration of legacy, of learning, and of lifelong connections. When I see everyone here, I'm filled with happiness and pride to see an entire bunch that has gone on to become doctors, scientists, climb corporate ladders, artists, leaders, educators, established businessmen, be excellent homemakers, and gone on to become the excellent and best versions of themselves. If I remember vividly, they were not the nerds like our seniors, not the super spirited ones like our juniors, but we did have that calm fire in us that was different. The smallest batch in campus, I think they went for a very, very long time. A true example of our spirit was the polio and the college sports group. My, it was then that the girls who never raced in their lives ran on the track and on to win. The girls who never played kabaddi or cricket came out to the teams because we would otherwise be disqualified. And then the best of all was just the sheer number of girls present to just cheer and celebrate the littlest tiniest victories that we all got. Oh my. If you all remember, it was the folk dance in polio that we all came together as a group of one spirit. I remember the rehearsals in Padmas and 15 of us squeezed in one man, traveling to practice there, never ending snacks in between the samosas, chips, and lunch was coming up. And then on this very stage, there was 15 to 20, 30 to 40 of us dancing our hearts off. And amongst them were many first-time dancers and many first-time on-stage performers. We just wanted to fill the space with the spirit. And what a beautiful experience it was. And that day, we captured and we won. It was amazing. Just the smallest batch was just all of us showing up together. Little did we know that day that we were making memories. According to us, we were just having fun. And oh my God, what fun we did have. Who can forget the Sandakani Wave has brought out so many artists among us, the fierce negotiators and deal makers who got surplus funds for the festival, and the NSS camps for the amazing inter-year and inter-college competitions that we control. As the past few months at least have been spent reminiscing about lectures, studies, festivals, college trips, campus traditions, let's reflect on what they do with us. A foundation for growth, lifelong friendships, and a place we can always return to. And here, I can truly say that we found a beautiful sisterhood of strong, thoughtful, and resilient women who are one of a kind. Personally, for me, from being a quiet girl from school who hated transition in college, and then ended up filled with gratitude for the amazing city. What values, morals, grace, self-belief, compassion, peace, spirit, WC taught me is something that I carry to all walks of my life to this day. being in touch with so many girls across the world from different parts. I mean, it's amazing that how I'm connected to each and every department. At least I've met some of them, not just in India, anywhere I go. No, we've all been a part of so many weddings, births, deaths, ups, downs. It feels like I've seen them all, but somehow it still feels like that the best is yet to come. I've got to mention a random text from about 1.5 years back saying, Annie, 25th reunion is coming up. Should we start planning for it? Out of the blue, and what a wonderful journey this has been. So it's still ever since then. It feels so wonderful that Deepa, Julian, Shilpa, Chandra, Susan Deborah, Shikil, all of us come together and form a group. You know, just during the college time, such a joyous experience to talk to Lillian Brown always. Even when I was overseas, it was just a message on call game, and we had such a lengthy chat. It was like I was a student talking to my mom, and what an amazing thing that is. Just like how we were quiet but talking, especially during the third year, when we knew you completely, we could always ask for stuff and get away with it. That's how we all just showed up and put up before the opportunity. You're not gonna have our doing it anywhere. This is where we have our memories. Yes, absolutely okay. Take care of it. Go for it. Thank you, ma'am, for supporting us, sir. It's so special day of all. And how can I not mention the flood of messages that I've been receiving both from the lecturers and students alike in the past 1 month, especially, right after 2 a.m. today, about the using. Yes, somebody texted me at 2 a.m. Can I come? I'm having a register, and I said, you better come. And she's sitting here among us. She drove up from Bangalore to be here with us. So anyone else, I think, would have mentioned this as being overwhelming. But I consider it as a privilege that even after 25 years, my girls and friends are still comfortable to pick the phone and call me like they did all those years ago. I've experienced so much love on campus and off it over the years that WCC is not a place, just a soul feeling. As they've walked in today, we all would have realized that so much has changed over the years in campus. But still the mention of Seema Parata, Adarism from the old party in front of the literature department from Friday evenings, Lakku chickens, long-term bags, and the watchmen never ending struggle to keep us inside the campus are still fresh in our memories. Like, seriously. No one here, I think, no one is rich enough to buy back youth and relive them. But we are all richer by the fact that our friends help us to recreate them. Thank you all, my dear friends, for being here today as a class to bring life into the glorious state as we still continue to make memories and cherish each other. Lots of love to all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Annie. It was lovely to hear you once again after all those years. We would now like to unveil the beautiful souvenirs we have for all of you. I request our dear principal to do the honors. Miss Annie Merlin will escort our principal to the dais. I also request all our dear faculty to join us for the unveiling of the souvenirs. Teachers, please join us. Teachers, please join us. Girls, please put your hands together for the unveiling of the senior of the batch of 2000. Designed by Ms. Sherba Devraj and executed by Ms. Annie Merlin and applauded by all of us. So that's the star, which was designed by Ms. Sherba Devraj from the Department of Literature. I request all the teachers to also unveil your souvenirs and hold it for a photograph. Request all the teachers unveil the scarf and hold it up for a photograph. Very much for heeding our invitation and being part of our big day. I am really thankful, and all of us are thankful to having your teachers. We will now, as a token of giving back to the college, we have collected an amount which we will be now handing over to the principal. Our class president, Annie Merlin, will do the honors.
Ma'am, this is something from all of us that we, true to the motto of lighted to lighted, we are wanting to do this as a small deposit or something that will keep on giving to a keep on giving to a girl who's worthy. We can discuss the details later. Still, some of them from overseas and all of that is still coming through, so we're waiting. But this is what we've collected so far, and we wanted to take this opportunity to give it to you in front of the entire class. It's 3 lakhs here.
Okay, girls, I now hand over the mic to Ms. Cherubadeva. She will take over from here. See you. Thanks for being a great audience.
Okay, now it's time to let the animal loose, okay? Please don't sit glum like that. Do you remember your college days? Can I hear some of that? Hey, come on, that's an insult. Can I hear it again? Hey, come on, yeah. What's up? Can we hear it again? LMP can't make noise. What's wrong with you guys? Which department? Let's see. Okay, let's go department wise. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hey, come on, let's see. Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay, great. Okay, super. Now, this is what we want to hear all through. Okay, don't refrain yourself to your seats. Get up and do what you do best. Okay, you can dance, you can sing, you can do whatever you want. And all the lecturers here, we hope we will be able to take you back to those crazy days when you had to sit and watch us scream and shout, dance and sing. But please do enjoy yourself and relax. Okay, first we're going to hear our nightingales of our past sing. Hopefully they have their voices intact. Okay, so we're going to have WMC come and perform a song for us. Can I please hear something? Yeah. Hold on. I think the key word in how Sheruba introduced us was nightingales of past. Is it better now? Check. Is it better now? Just give me a thumbs up. Hello. You heard that? Check. You can hear this? Check. You can hear that now, better? Check. Hello. Check. Alright, so WNC after 25 years, with 25 minutes of practice. So, forgive us. Sharma, I really like what you said this call. Did you hear me? I really like what you said about how we have to keep our lives that we like others. I think there's one thing that we can do more of that really helps the light shine. That's so many. Right? Really coming together helps somewhat find that flame a little. So we're going to sing one song we sang way back. I'm sure you remember it. And we need it as we sing it. And it's called Keynote. So please join us. See that we this year. Okay, who would like to? Yeah, you want to use it? Anyone like? Who like come up to this? Talk about the friends who like, from the there. So, from one place to Kathleen, pushing to Kathleen. Plus that, then we realized we are neighbors. I was there, Trinity, oh my goodness, Michigan. And she was at sure, I mean, monthly, so connected. No, almost like, so 15 years, 15 to 16 years connected. And she is now connected to US and in Bangalore. The thing is, my son Emmanuel and her son, Ganesh are different. So they are still connected and it is very nice. And my younger son John and our elder daughter Aarti, they have a special connection. So she's my friend. My father passed away, her father passed away. We stood along. And she was there from during the pandemic time. And all my ups and downs, she was there to me. And I love her. Thanks. they have been so beautiful, beautiful years. I know that all of us have stories like that, but we are going to move on. Yet another bunch of beautiful voices. Hopefully, they're giving their voices soon. Here we are, here we go. Can I hear from you? So I'm sure all of us are going to remember, all of you all are also going to remember these songs. Because they're ancient memories. So sing along, enjoy. जिया जले जाल जले जिया जले जाल जले ले लो करे धुआं चले रात भर धुआं चले जालू न सकी जिया जले जाल जले
ने हमको दिया क्या दुनिया से हमने किया हम सबकी परवाह करे सबने हमारा किया क्या मिट जाएगा बोलो सुबह शाम Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Mustafa 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 Devare Devare Mustafa, I guess we can do the top competition. Just for a while again. Okay, so now we have tiebreaker and we have also I'll tell you that you guys have to move faster than this old lady said. Come on, get up. Oh, ladies, get up. No, this is you. This is you.
Be the judge.
Show hands, please, from the back. You want to join that? Okay, let's start.
Guys, I know you probably not the other class, okay? Question answer or answer, but I want to say that it's one of the very integral in the experience of it all. And even back then, you guys played a major role in the experience of it all. So please don't sit back. We really want you to join in the fun. We really want you to be a part of this. So I would urge you to get off on the road. If not, we will come and drag you out of your seats. Okay, so there's a warning there. But please have fun.
நான் இன்னைக்கு காத்துல உங்களுக்கு காமிச்சேன்ல அது ஆ இது அடுத்தது நான் உங்களுக்கு காத்தால இன்னைக்கு ஒண்ணு அமிச்சேன்ல செகண்ட் இல்ல நான் உங்களுக்கு காத்தால ஐ சென்ட் ஹிம் உங்களுக்கு வாட்ஸ்அப்ல அனுப்பிச்சேன் ஞாபகம் இருக்கா டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி வச்சிருங்கன்னு சொன்னேன் நீங்க ஓகேன்னு கூட சொன்னீங்க விபின் ராஜா தானே நீங்க ப்ளே பண்ணிடுங்க செக் இன் 928 நம்பர் தேடுங்க சார் 928 you all do Dr. Chicken today 2325 அந்த சாங் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணலையா நீங்க You got it?
very hot. We're making that optional, and then we get for lunch. Yeah, so we're going to have one more song from the Where are you? Alright, so this is another one we sang, was a dedicated to all of us. It's called Friends. Sisters and brothers, all in the family of God. Friends are a gift from above. Friends are devoted to. Friends are the gift from above. Friends are devoted to. And the going gets started, laughing, gathering, for you. Sisters and brothers, all in the family of God. Okay. Okay, before we wrap up, can we get one more photograph because many of you were not
there when we do the program outside the building, and we'd like to take it with the teachers also. So we'd like you to come in front. And we'll have the teachers. Yeah, the teachers' chairs. Teachers have to go out. Girls, can you please get up? Can you get up? And thank you so much. Don't hide that. Don't hide that. We do the standards.
Sylvia, can you bring that stand here? We can keep that also part of the picture. Oh,
May I have your attention, please? In the meantime, I'm going to announce the prizes for the little contest that happened in the WhatsApp groups, right? So we have for random engagement question, Pratima Reddy History. Pratima Reddy from the History Department. The question was, who was married the earliest? Because she's not the answer. She gave the right answer, please. Please come up to get your prize. Can we have your applause? Okay, the next prize is quiz. Meghna from literature. Can somebody collect on a behalf for Meghna? Meghna, sorry. Meghna. You have the balloons. It's going to kill me. Okay, the next prize is song, Jnanarani, maths. Jnanarani, please come up to collect your prize. She sang the line for our college song. And girls, quickly start lining up also. Jnanarani, are you here? Hurry up. Can you come faster? Okay, next prize, fastest finger, Litty Evening. And Miriam, psychology.
Nikki and Miriam. Yeah. Psycho and Psycho, Miriam, please come on. Please come. I see you. Kneel down. Yeah, invite your stand up. See, kneeling down is a privilege position. Please go get your place.
Bye. That's it, I did it. That's the fortune. Yes. We would like to but can you start? So, let me start. So, when you start, which one? I think. We have now.